Well, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a good day. We got some sun today. It's been kind of weird. It's been kind of a cloudy day today. Anyways, we're going to do some leg strengthening today because I've been working on my legs and a little bit of neck and shoulders. So let's jump into it. All right, so we're going to do the neck and shoulders first because you always want to stretch out your body before you start doing your intense work. So just nice and slow, back and forth. Take some nice deep breaths. Just allow the body to relax here. Keep your core squeezed tight. You can feel it in your neck and shoulders, just going side to side. You want to feel how tight it is in the back of your neck, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting looking down. We're going to hold it over to the left side now. Extend your arm out. You can use yoga blocks or cushion if you can't get down that far. You can also just drop it down and you're going to get a nice deep stretch right to the side. Alright, to get this better, we're going to roll that shoulder back and put it behind the back. So then roll that shoulder back. Drop the head. We're going to squeeze the core. Take a couple minutes, let that stretch out. It's important to allow the body to decompress. We often don't take time to just slow down. So this is a wonderful way to begin your healing process. You can't get down all the way to the ground. Maybe you're up here. That's okay too. Concentrate on squeezing your abdominals. All right, now we're going to flip over to the other side. Again, hand behind. We're going to rotate that arm back. Drop the head down. Just allow everything to relax. Maybe you can come down onto this elbow. You might get a pop in here. You're going to feel everything in the side open up right there. Maybe the neck and the shoulders. Squeeze the abdominals. Then if you like, you can also tip the head down and tuck the chin. That stretches the back of the neck. Nice deep breathing. Right. Slowly come back up. Drop the head back. And forward. And do a couple of these. Sit up nice and tall. Alright, drop the head left and right. And it feels really good to do these. Okay, now we're going to do some neck rolls. Nice and slow. Go your own pace here. For some of you, it can be really tight and sore, especially if you're sore in the neck. You're going to feel it all through the back of the neck, all through the front, through the collarbone. Deep breath as the head goes back. And exhale to come forward. Go your own pace here. And then we're going to switch. Okay, you don't have to do a lot every day, but just doing something is going to help you. Now, I see all kids today, and young kids, and they're all, when I would go for a walk in the morning and they're waiting for the bus, all like slunched over like this, like that's how their bodies are formed, and they're young. I can't imagine how they're gonna be at my age when they got so much pain they can't stand it. They probably got it now. So tell your kids too. Teach them while they're young to sit up straight. Take their phones away. That's what. Take their phones away so they can look down on them. And take their computers away. If you want them to leave home, take all the good stuff away. Then, and then they won't stay home. All right, we're going to go to the side here with the arms, gently working the shoulder blades. All right, I'm in the process right now of adding all my fan club videos from YouTube over on Patreon. You can find the link in it. It's not a direct link anymore, so you'll have to search it. But you can find the information in the about section. The arms up and down. This is so good for your arms. How many people put their arms up? Like actually like raise them up. Most people don't do that. So this is a wonderful shoulders. You got shoulder pain, back pain in between your shoulders. Also go to the side. Just do a couple every day. You don't have to do a lot, but just daily mobility. That's why it's called daily mobility. Let's go up and into the side. Up and to the side. Up and to the side. Okay. Drop it down. All right, we're going to work on the legs now. We're going to just stretch forward. I want you to stretch the hamstrings. So flip the feet up. Stretch the backs of the calves. You're going to lift the feet off of the ground. Lift the heels. You're going to stretch the backs of the calves here. Point the toes. And flex. Sit up nice and tall. See how we all sit like this? You got to stop doing that. So every time you catch yourself doing it, pick yourself up, squeeze your abdominals. That's going to slowly stop you from doing it. Put your hands behind your back here. Clasp your hands. Pull them back. Keep your feet up. You want to windshield wiper the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, drop them down. All right. We're going to do a little bit of leg work today, guys. So we're going to come up onto our knees. Left knee up, right knee bent. And you're just going to lean forward here. You're going to stretch the hip flexor on the left foot. See how my foot's coming up off the ground? You don't want that. So if your foot's coming up, you want to move your foot out a little bit further. Okay? You're going to push through the heels. This is strengthening that leg. You're going to feel the hip stretching. And then you're going to push back off using the heel to push yourself back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your hands behind your back now. 6, 7. Squeeze the core. 8. We're going to hold this one down. And we're just going to pulse it. Very small move. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. When the hands down, switch sides. We're going to flip the foot back, roll the foot up, and stretch the back of the hamstring. Walk the foot up a little bit if you need to. Press the shoulders down and back. All right. And now we're going to switch sides. And you're going to do the same thing. So lean forward, stretch the hip flexor. Shoulders down and back, core tight. Glutes squeeze, legs engaged. And forward and back here. That was my knee. Sometimes things pop. No pain. I'm okay. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Dropping forward. Let's hold this one. Bring it back up. And we're going to do those little pulses. 2, squeeze the legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to lower forward. Stretch the back of the hamstring. All right, stretching the hamstrings heals a lot of things. Lower back pain, hip pain, knee pain, leg cramps, restless leg syndrome. Take time every day, guys, to do these. 7 and 8. All right. We're going to slowly come up to standing. I want you just to stretch the backs of the hamstrings. Again, if you can't get all the way down, you can use a block, yoga blocks. You can also put your hands on your knees, your shins, your knees, your thighs. Maybe you're up here, wherever you are comfortable. Okay? Nice deep breathing. Keep those shoulders pressed down and back. Stretching out the hamstrings, your spine. And we're going to slowly roll up. I'm going to switch this up a little bit so you guys can see me way up here. All right, working on the legs still. So I want you to lift the right foot off the ground. The heel is off the ground. Okay? You're just going to gently come up and down. Okay? If you can't do it without falling or you feel like you're not stable, you can use a chair. You just hold on to the chair in front of you. 4, squeeze the core, squeeze the legs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's switch sides. Okay. Lift the heel up, and you're just like you're going to sit down in the chair and you change your mind. 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze the core. 8, 10, 11. Getting a little cardio here. All right, walk it out. You may get a little burning. You might not. Just shaking it out. All right, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to have both legs bent. So we're just kind of doing basically a kind of a sit down squat. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Now this time I want you to lift your toes up and do the same thing. Keep them up there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Now very quickly, you start to get some cardio. All right, temperature starts to raise. Just gonna walk this out. Lower the heart rate just a little bit. You don't have to do a lot to raise your heart rate. Just doing what I did. Okay. All right, now we're just gonna walk in place. Pick your legs up. All right, hold your knees up. Squeeze the abdominals. Squeeze the legs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You should feel the front of the legs warming up. All right, one more. Up and down. Okay. Now we're just going to do one side. 1, 2. This leg can be soft, knee slightly bent. Last one. Let's hold that one back there and stretch out the calf. Raise and lower onto the toes, stretching out the calf. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch sides. Bring it up. Squeeze the core. 9, 10, 11. Whoops. 12. And it's okay if you lose your balance, like I did. Press that heel back, stretch the calf, lift and lower. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you lose your balance, holding your hands out like this helps. You can also hold on to the chair. All right, and back to center. I got one more for you guys today. Okay, it's working the hip joint because we always sit. This is a good one to do if you have a standing desk. All right, so you can hold on to the chair and you're just kicking the leg back. It's a very slow and controlled. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job, everybody. Let's come on down. Let me put this down. All right, we're gonna sit down. Just take a couple minutes. You can hear I'm all like you get cardio doing just standing stuff, right? Especially when you first start. You know, I'm just getting back to my mobility. I'm just finally starting to feel good, where I actually feel like I can work out and feel good about it. So it's gonna take me probably a month or so. I'm just doing stuff every day. So kind of why I do this. Not only to inspire you guys, but for my own mobility because I'm still recovering. All right, so we're gonna put the feet in butterfly pose. Just stretching out the inner thighs. Deep breath in and out. Roll the shoulders down. Take a couple deep breaths. While we're doing that, we're just gonna move the head side to side, stretch out the neck. And you can still feel how tight your neck is. Squeeze the core. Back and forth. Okay. Now we're going to extend the legs out in front, lean forward, stretch out the hamstrings, keep the feet flexed. Hands on either side. Make sure you roll your shoulders down and back. Sit up nice and tall. Squeeze the abdominals, squeeze the legs. Nice deep breathing. You got windshield wiper in the feet. Okay. So you guys might have noticed that I've changed my topics. It's not daily yoga anymore, it's daily mobility. Because when people think yoga, they think of fancy stretches, standing on your head, you know, doing all those acrobatic things. But mobility is more important than yoga because yoga doesn't really, it doesn't work through the warm up that you need to do every day to keep yourself pain free. So that's why I changed from doing yoga to doing mobility. All right. So just come back and forth, relax. Just let the hamstrings stretch out. The longer you sit like this, the more stretched out the backs of the legs are going to be in the hamstrings. Especially when you just did like the little workout that I did. Your body's warm, the muscles are all warm, so they're going to stretch out farther. So just kind of hold that pose. Let your weight pull you down. Your body weight is going to pull you forward. Right? Now, if you're at home, make sure you've got comfortable clothes on, yoga pants, something you can. You want something that's gonna cut into your hips, okay? Because that's gonna cause you more pain down the road. So make sure you're comfortable while you're working out. Also, drink lots of water during the day. I got a lot of people that say, "Oh, I drink soda or coffee." That's not water. Your brain itself is 80% water. So if you're not drinking enough water, your brain's not functioning properly. Okay? It may be functioning, but it's not functioning to its fullest potential. So if you don't like the taste of water, like I don't like the taste of water, so there's some things you can do. Get yourself a water filter system. Um, you can afford reverse osmosis, put that in. You can also drink things like flavored water with natural ingredients like ginger. You can put a squeeze of lemon juice in there. You can use orange rind. Um, there's all different kinds of, natural flavors that you can put in your water. So just kind of experiment with it until you find one you like, and then you're drinking healthy water. All right. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. As you can see, I'm still kind of stuck with my hamstrings, so it's going to just take me a little bit of time to get down to where I was, but that's why I'm doing these daily things for you guys. For myself, too, because I want to go back to where I was before I had my brain aneurysm. Okay, I'm on tomorrow on my other channel, Mystic Garden Creative Expressions, in the morning. I don't, I have a set time there, but I'm probably going to take that off because I have a hard time keeping that schedule sometimes. But you guys know that I'll be on at some point and you'll have the archive to watch. So have a great Sunday. Don't forget to drink your water, keep stretching, and I will see you guys. Thanks, Dennis. I'm still waiting on my guy to come fix my wall. He still hasn't gotten back to us. So hopefully by December it'll be done. Anyways, take care, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for being fans, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, if you're on my other channel, be sure to follow my Mystic Garden Creative Expressions. I'm going to be on in a couple of hours with my hand pan on my just Aurora Willows channel. If you guys like meditation music, you might like it. I'm just still practicing, but really, I'm really loving it. It's a really cool way to relax. So Sunday's my relax day. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, Dennis.